This summer, back in motherfucking June, I took a little trip over to Atlanta. Well, I was at the St. Regis, Buckhead, and I saw, allegedly, with my own motherfucking eye, Todd Tucker and some little blonde white woman at the bar. She was sitting on his motherfucking lap. This just so happened to be the exact same time that Candy was over there on motherfucking Instagram Live bragging about the threesomes that she and Todd used to have. Well, girl, they clocked my motherfucking tea and they told me to take my motherfucking phone back in my motherfucking bag. Well, I made sure to take a mental snapshot, bitch. It was Todd and his little beard with some white woman sitting on his motherfucking lap, who is not motherfucking Candy.
The moment we heard Kandi Burruss admit it out loud that Todd wasn't just talking to one woman, but multiple women behind her back, we knew this wasn't just anger. This was final. What made it hit even harder? The rumors about Todd sneaking around town weren't new at all. They'd been swirling for years, quietly buried while their PR team worked overtime to keep the narrative clean. But now, the whispers have turned into full-blown conversations. And child, the talk isn't just about women anymore. Allegedly, men were involved too. One name that shocked everyone? A male friend connected to Phaedra, again, allegedly. Since the scheme Todd was said to have set up got exposed, everything has started unraveling fast. What once looked solid is now cracking in public, and the fallout feels far from over.
That you're going to marriage counseling after 6 months, do you think your insistence on a prenup is backfiring on you, and that Todd deep down is still upset about the whole thing?
Well, for me, good.
Well, I feel like I just believe in you do prenups. That's just me. As far as did he still have feelings about it? Yeah, but it's nothing that's gonna end our marriage over it.
I don't have feelings about the prenup. I have feelings about the way it was dealt with.
You had the ceremony.
We get married without the prenup. I ain't lying to you.
And it was really like this whatever. He don't sign. And her friends didn't really care either. So it was no real genuine love for me from anybody.
You already know Todd has been giving Candy a hard time, trying to get their prenup thrown out and pushing for primary custody of the kids. And now, countless old videos of Todd talking about Candy and her money have resurfaced and gone viral. Watching them back, it almost feels like he was doing the math out loud, calculating what his life would look like if he ever decided to walk away from the marriage, especially since Candy has always been the main breadwinner. And girl, Candy should have been gone the moment he sat on national TV, in front of millions, and said she was no Rihanna. That clip has been replayed way too many times to ignore. But she stayed. And looking back, the footage makes it clear he wasn't truly attracted to her, didn't desire her the way a husband should. Which honestly explains a lot. It explains why they allegedly felt the need to bring other people into their marriage just to keep it alive, and why everything that's coming out now feels less like a surprise and more like confirmation.
I think whenever your teammate is growing separate from you, you feel away.
You feel that you guys are growing separate from each other?
Well, whenever there's a project that I'm not a part of, and I'm so used to us doing everything together, yeah, it's like, oh, okay, you over there, but I'm right here. You know what I mean?
Well,
so it's like...
Do you think that she would feel that way if you went out and did a project and she wasn't a part of it?
She told me she would. She told me, I asked her a question. I was like, yo, so if I do my film thing, whatever, and it blows up, but it doesn't include you, it's my thing, would you feel away? And she said she would. Not just her being...
And girl, that's when people really started digging, because who exactly in Atlanta was messing with Todd? That's when rumors started flying that it could have been Candy's own best friend, Carmen. And if that were true? Phew, that would make everything so much worse. Especially since Mama Joyce had already clocked their closeness years ago, calling them out for going to clubs together and getting a little too cozy for comfort. But according to Funky Deneva, it might not even be Carmen at all. The woman Todd was allegedly involved with is said to be someone well known in Atlanta's social circles, someone with a visible presence, someone people recognize. And here's the real kicker, allegedly, it's someone Candy already knows. So now the question isn't just if Todd crossed lines, it's how close to home those lines were crossed.
I don't think Todd's worried about Candy being fair. I feel like he wants to pound his chest a little bit because he's read the jokes.
Damn.
We'll say this. We watched that scene right before their wedding where she said, I've told you from jump, I've never wavered that I wanted a prenup. Why are you feigning confusion now? He hemmed and hawed, called his lawyer didn't pick up. She calls her lawyer immediately picks up. And in the midst of a conversation, it's revealed that he had misled his counsel to not realize that she was already splitting their assets together with any joint ventures. So on camera, we've seen him get caught being duplicitous with lies of omission to his own counsel. If you can't even tell the truth to your own lawyers, then you can't act like you're a victim.
But even after Kandi agreed to open up the marriage, Todd still had the audacity to step out, quietly entertaining other women and keeping it hidden. And mind you, these weren't just women being invited into their bedroom. Oh no, these were women Todd was dealing with on his own, outside of Kandi entirely. And let's be real for a second, most of those women didn't stick around for love. They stayed because money was being spent. And whose money was it? Kandi's. That's the part that makes this sting even worse. What Kandi reportedly discovered wasn't just flirtatious texting or casual conversations. Todd was allegedly building real emotional connections, lying about his marriage, and flipping the story to make it seem like Kandi was the problem. And let's not forget when Portia said Todd was out here telling people his name was Marvin. Yeah, that never sounded made up. It sounded like someone trying very hard not to get caught.
And I got her pictures. I know where she stay. And I know her name. But I don't want to bring no extra stress and duress around Kandi house. So I'ma hold it. Her name start with a H. You home wrecking whore. Cause I want you to know I know who you is. And here's the thing. If I know who you are, and if the information got to me, it's only a matter of time. I'm giving it by next Wednesday before your face is plastered all over the internet. So, Miss H, you might want to get your ducks and your story in a row, because the way the internet is finna come eat you alive over Kandi Burruss, you gonna wish you never even winked at that man.
But now, the tea just keeps getting hotter. Reports are coming out that Todd was also spotted with a gay man. Allegedly, an Uber driver who was taking them to different hotels let it slip that something shady was going on. The driver, who's picked up plenty of celebrities before, some even making him sign NDAs, said Todd didn't ask him to keep quiet. That's why he felt free to share what he saw. He couldn't believe it was Kandi's husband moving around like that in plain sight. And it doesn't stop there. There's even a story about Todd being intimate with a male stripper, someone who just so happened to be friends with Phaedra Parks. That rumor popped up all the way back in 2013, but Kandi shut it down immediately. She wasn't about to let anyone think her fiancé went like that, especially with their wedding around the corner. Now, with all of this spilling online, the internet is riding hard for Kandi. And honestly, can we really believe she didn't have some inkling? It's hard to imagine she didn't sense that her husband wasn't fully invested in their marriage and preferred living life outside of it. It's sad when relationships that should be sacred end in deceit and heartbreak. Kandi always seemed aware that things might not work out, hence the prenup, and the understanding that she'd be the primary breadwinner, especially after asking Todd to quit his job. From the moment rumors about a third party and their intimacy surfaced, I had a feeling their marriage might not last. Deep down, Kandi and Todd probably knew things weren't flowing the way they used to. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this? Sound off in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more drama. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.